Hello, welcome to Basic 2 Tech for students, teachers, and math education. Today's video is titled Real World Applications of Mathematics in Fashion. Mathematics and fashion might seem like two entirely different words, but in reality, math plays a very important role in the fashion industry. From designing intricate patterns to managing supply chains, mathematics is the silent partner behind many aspects of fashion. Whether you are a student wondering how math is relevant in your dream career in fashion or a professional in the industry, understanding the connection between math and fashion can open up new opportunities and insights. Let's look at the different ways that we can apply math in fashion. Number one is pattern making and geometry. At the core of fashion design is pattern making, which relies heavily on geometry. Designers use geometry or they use geometric principles to create patterns that fit the human body. For instance, they calculate angles and measurements to ensure that fabric pieces align perfectly when sewn together. Creating a dress, for example, requires understanding how to transform flat fabric into a three-dimensional shape that fits a person's body. This involves calculations of curves, lengths, and symmetry. Example is when designing a sleeve, a designer must calculate the curvature of the armhole and the length of the sleeve to ensure that it fits smoothly without wrinkling or without pulling. 2. Sizing and proportions. Sizing in fashion is all about proportions and ratios. Designers and manufacturers use mathematical ratios to create different sizes of clothing. For instance, the golden ratio, a mathematical principle often used in art and architecture, can also be applied in fashion to create visually appealing and well-proportioned designs. For example, a designer creating a line of dresses may use ratios to ensure that the waist, the bust, and hip measurements are in proportion across different sizes, resulting in a well-balanced and flattering fit. 3. Textile design and symmetry. Mathematics is essential in textile design, especially when creating repeating patterns, symmetry, and the arrangement of shapes closely fitted together without gaps or overlapping. All these are mathematical concepts that designers use to create visually pleasing and or to create visually pleasing patterns on fabrics. An example is a textile designer might use what they call tessellations to design a fabric pattern that repeats seamlessly, such as geometry prints or floral patterns that maintain consistent spacing and alignment. 4. Budgeting and cost estimation. Fashion designers also rely on maths when it comes to budgeting and cost estimation. Calculating the cost of materials, labor, and production is crucial to ensuring that a clothing line is profitable. This involves everything from knowing how much fabric is needed, to estimating the cost per unit for mass production. For example, a designer must calculate how many yards of fabrics are required to produce a batch of dresses, factoring in fabric waste, and then estimate the total cost based on the price per yard. 5. Supply chain management. Mathematics is vital in the logistical side of fashion. In supply chain management, for example, this involves optimizing the processes of getting raw materials to manufacturers and finished products to retailers. Mathematical models and algorithms are used to streamline production schedules, minimize waste, and also to reduce costs. For example, a fashion brand may use mathematical models to predict demand for certain products and ensure that the right amount of stock is produced and distributed to stores, thereby reducing the risk of overproduction or stock outs. 6. Fashion marketing and data analysis. In today's digital age, fashion brands may use data analysis to understand trends and consumer behavior. Again, mathematical models are employed to analyze sales data, forecast trends, and make data driven decisions on which styles to produce and market. Example, a fashion retailer might analyze sales data from previous seasons to predict which colors or styles will be popular in the upcoming season, thereby allowing them to make informed decisions about inventory and marketing strategies. 7. Virtual fashion design and technology. With the rise of virtual fashion design and 3D modeling, mathematics is becoming even more integral to the design process. Today, designers use mathematical algorithms to create digital clothing that can be visualized in 3D before production. This not only saves time and resources, but also allows for more precise design adjustments. Example, a designer might use 3D modeling software to create a virtual prototype of a garment, adjusting the mathematical parameters to change the fit, the drape, and the overall appearance before any fabric is cut. That is amazing. 8. Sustainability and environmental impact. Mathematics also play a role in making fashion more sustainable. Brands are using mathematical models to measure and reduce their environmental impact, such as calculating the carbon footprint of their products or optimizing production processes to minimize waste. Example, a sustainable fashion brand might use mathematical algorithms to optimize fabric usage, reducing waste by knowing the most efficient way to cut patterns from fabric rolls. So we see that from the initial design process to the final product on the shelves, mathematics is deeply intertwined with fashion. Whether you are calculating measurements, creating patterns, managing budgets, or analyzing data, math is an essential tool for success in the fashion industry. Understanding these real-world applications of mathematics can not only help you appreciate the intricacies of fashion design, but also give you a competitive edge in a field where precision and creativity go hand in hand. So, the next time you admire a beautifully tailored dress or a striking pattern, remember that maths played a key role in bringing that design to life. Whether you're a student looking to boost your math skills or simply curious about how math influences your favorite industries, we have got you covered with tips, tutorials, and engaging content. Hit the subscribe button, join our community, and never miss out on our videos that make math more practical and fun. Have a great day.